ready for a new night and new day. We're gonna read a little bit out of the Bible, see what it says. What's it say in that picture? Hilkiah finds the book of the law. In the 8th year of the king Josiah, King set Sapir son of Azra, son of Methusum, secretary to the house of the Lord, saying, Go up to the high priest Hilkiah, and have him count the entire sum of money that has been brought to the Lord's house of the Lord, which the keepers of the threshold collected from the people. It had been given into the hand of the workers who have the oversight of to the house to the Lord. Let them give it to the workers who are at the house of the Lord, repairing the house, that is, to centers, the builders, to the maintenance and masoners, and let them use it to buy timber and quarried stone to repair the house. But no account shall be asked for them, for the money has its delivery into their hand, for they deal honestly. Okay, now we have another scripture. Let's see what this one says. Then Judah said to them, Listen to me, my friends. Take this head and hang it upon the parapet of the wall. As soon as day breaks and the sun rises on earth, each of you take up your weapons and let every able-bodied man go out of the town. Set a captain over them, as if you were to going down the plain against the Israel outpost. Let's go to another scripture. This one says, But you are obsessed with the case of the wicked. Judgment and the justice seize you. Beware that the wrath does not entice you into scuffling, and do not let the greatness of the ransom turn you aside. Will you cry avail to keep you from distress? Or will all the force of your strength do not long for the night when people are cut off in their place? Beware, do not turn into iniquity. Because of that you have been tried by affliction. See, God is exalted in his power. Who is a teacher like him? Who has prescribed for him his way? Or who can say, You have done wrong? Let's flip over to this chapter. The majesty of God. He who lives forever created the whole universe. The Lord alone is just. To none has he given power to proclaim his works. And who can search out on his mighty deeds? Who can measure his mystic power? And who can fully reckon his mercies? And mercies and all kinds of stuff. This says the number of days in their life is great if they reach 100 years. Like a drop of water from the sea and a grain of sand, so are the few years among the days of eternity. This is why the Lord is patient with them and pours out his mercy upon them. He sees and recognizes that their end is miserable. Therefore he grants them forgiveness all the more. The compassion of human beings is for their neighbors, but the compassion of the Lord is for every living thing. He rebukes and trains and teaches them and turns them back as a shepherd his flock. He has comparison on those who accept his discipline and who are eager for his participants. The right in the spirit is given alms. Let's flip it over to these ones. This scripture says, The enemy brings all of them up with a hook. He drags them out with his net. He gathers them into his serene, so he rejoices and exults. Therefore he sacrifices to his net and makes offerings to his serene. For by them his portion is lavish, and his food is rich, and then is kept on emptying his net and destroying nations with mercy. God's reply to the prophet's complaint. I will stand on my watch post and station myself on the rampart. I will keep watch to see what he will say to me and what he will answer concerning my complaint. The Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so that a runner may read it. There is still a vision for the appointed time. It speaks of the end and does not lie. It seems to tarry. Wait for it, It will surely come. It will not delay. Look at the proud.